Well, howdy. I'm Isaac Hill from the Plant Cunning Podcast, and today I'd like to show you our new winter waterfowl quarters. We just built this in order to put our geese and ducks somewhere over the winter, and we're up here in central New York, and it gets pretty cold, it gets pretty snowy, so we put this right next to the house so we can access it easily, Zone 1. We used a lot of refurbished materials like this kennel door that we got from our neighbors. They were just using a pile in their woods and they said, "Oh, I heard you're building a fence, want some doors?" So we got that. We got another piece over there for a gate, a car can go in. And then this is all, well, most of it is black locust posts that we cut and stripped this summer, so it's easy to debark. And then I want to show you the actual quarters. This is kind of like a pavilion sort of thing, a little shed. We're doing the John Suscovich style mobile coops because we're pasturing our birds. This is the book. It's really good. I highly recommend it. I think it's the most elegant design for a mobile coop. I built these this summer. I used larch mostly from our local Amish sawmill because treated lumber was about 5 times the price. And this is nice 1x. It's actually 1x, and so it's a little bit lighter. And yeah, this design's really great. It's great for the geese and the ducks because they like to have access to grass. Geese eat grass. They're like the smallest cow. And the ducks really love all the snails and slugs that we have in this cool, humid climate. So we had to move them around our pastures, and they fertilize the pastures, doing that whole pasture raised thing. But in the winter, what do you do with them? So instead of building a new enclosed coop that's only for them, this is a more multifunctional structure that we just park these coops in, and we're using hay around the outside to insulate them. And we can also use this for their bedding, and we'll do the deep mulch, deep litter method over the winter. So in the spring, I can just shovel it all out, make a big compost pile, and then we'll have compost for our vegetables. Let's just come over here and see our ducks. These are our ducks, these are our layers. So if you're just doing meat birds for the summer, you don't need anywhere to put them. But we're doing laying ducks. These are the Golden Layer 300s, and they've already started laying. At 5 months they started laying. They're doing real good. And then we have also some. I forget what the black ones are called. Cayuga. Yeah, Cayuga. They're great too. And then over here we've got some French Toulouse geese. So these guys are great. I love them. We're actually going to harvest a bunch of them. We're just going to keep 3, 1 male and 2 females, because the rest are actually all males. So we're going to do that probably tomorrow, because they're already starting to get frisky. And this will be a lot nicer for fewer birds in the cramped quarters. But they'll be nice and toasty in here, and they'll be nice and close to the house. And yeah, I'm real happy with it. Just used black locust posts for all these, dug down 4 foot. Our neighbor helped us with his auger on his tractor, and just used metal for the roof, and we used a lot of these black locust posts for the actual fence too. So if you're looking for somewhere to put your birds for the winter, if you're not doing meat birds, you're doing layers or breeding stock, and you're using the John Suscovich style coop, this is a reasonable situation. This is the southeast side, and that's the southwest side. So they don't have as much insulation on them. You need to have somewhere to put the access. So that's really important when you're thinking about that. But most of the insulation on your north side and northeast, northwest, that's where the most insulation goes. But they're still getting enough insulation there that they'll be nice and comfortable all winter. Well, just wanted to show that to you. It took me a lot of work, but I think it'll be great. So Cheers.